welcome to Geekology. I'm David Zuriya.
And I'm Sven Harley.
And today we're going to be doing the Star Trek, the official Starships collection, issue 36 and 37. Right, so first of all, Sven has not unpackaged his yet.
Because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, I've got the patience of a small child and we've been sitting on these for weeks. Hence the marks.
Fair enough. Right, so it is the Grissom.
It is.
As it should be. Being that was the first of the Oberth classes that turned up.
Nice weight to it, isn't it?
It is. To be honest, that is... Wow, okay. We'll come back to that.
Now while Sven's doing that, I'll start going through the issues with you because they don't really change that much.
No, that's true.
High quality gloss covers.
With the Pegasus on.
Well,
which is
yes,
weird.
because she was the most famous of the ships.
Is she?
Technically.
She's been in 2 episodes where everybody else, all the others have only been in one.
So we got the standard information from Eaglemoss regarding how best to put it onto the stand. Then we have some basic information regarding the class of ship. Then we go on to some of the more famous scenes that the Oberth class was used in TNG.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the standard overview of the ship with very, very basic information regarding her. What was your favourite episode that had the Oberth class in?
You know, it's going to have to be Star Trek 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we say episode, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Then Star Trek 3, funnily enough, where they show a starbase. Click the link above. Because I know you were going to, I just knew you were going to. So actually, you know what? This one has some really gorgeous artwork.
Yeah,
and
some nice stuff we've never seen before.
Yeah.
From
From Star Trek 3, wow, it's
like,
really weird that they found stuff that nobody else had seen before. So that was quite cool. Then some really nice model shots.
Yeah, but the two different firmware models they have.
And then what's coming up next?
Yeah.
There were no glaring mistakes or omissions in this magazine that I noticed. It doesn't mean they weren't there, it just means I didn't see them.
Though the Sikorsky was mentioned too many times, considering it was been a poor episode.
I don't know why. Yeah, okay, matter of opinion. But I loved all the Star Trek 3 stuff. They found artwork and photos that had just never been released, which I found very, very surprising.
Yeah.
So that was
How
good.
that's been kept quiet, I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, so on to issue 37. Guess what? It's going to be more of the same. Although I will give them their due, the CGI shots they chose were really very, very interesting, because you've got to bear in mind that up until Enterprise we'd never actually seen any of the Andorian shows.
No, quite.
So it's
considering we're one of the founders of the Federation in the first place.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
It is when you think about it, but they go into lots of back history about the designs. They show some really interesting artwork for it.
And they cover a little bit of the development of the makeup, don't
Yeah, they did, which I thought was quite nice, because the Andorians as a species are always a bit strange in Trek, depending on where you were, as to the development of them.
Yeah.
So
it is a bit weird how the Andorians haven't had much screen time and haven't had much development.
I just think it was interesting that they commented a lot about the cost of the makeup, and it's like, well, how much more expensive can that be in comparison with the Klingon?
Well, yeah, but
it can't be that
little
much
motors, isn't it?
No, yeah, but again, they didn't do the whole moving antennae
until Enterprise.
Yeah. They could have probably got away with it in Next Gen. I can understand.
Do you remember an Andorian turning up in Next Gen?
2.
When? So I don't
there was one on a holodeck, and there was one.
Oh yeah, the one on holodeck was stationary. Because it was Offspring, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Offspring. Anyway, right, so ship reviews.
Yeah.
Let's start with getting her off her stand. There you baby. This is physically one of the biggest ships they've done.
Which is interesting because it's one of the smallest ships they've done.
Yeah. Bizarre, really.
When you take away the shuttlecraft, it is basically the smallest of the ship.
I absolutely love the way they did the nacelles.
How does
They
this fit?
really did. Oh, you loop it in under the back suspension strut for each.
Oh, okay, I've got mine upside down.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't upside down now. Love the way they did the nacelles. The paint job is fantastic. There were no major mistakes. They got the join lines to run with the way they constructed the model.
Yeah.
This is by far the best ship they released.
Not the Federation ships.
Of the
just generally.
No, just generally. I think it's the best one they've ever done. And I know a lot of people who have got the Enterprise D are going to go, that's not possible, but it really is. I mean, even the way they painted the NSCC across the front, this is a stunning, stunning model.
Yeah.
The join lines in it really impress me. They've managed to incorporate all of them
into the actual
design. There is nothing about this model
Aztec
I
as
don't
well.
like. Yeah, and the weight, considering that it's only really that section there that's metal, is just very, very
It's entirely
impressive.
top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the only plastic parts are the
nacelles and then the strutting under it.
No, the nacelles are metal.
No, nacelles are. I thought they were plastic. Half and half. Yeah, so...
Quite a lot of metal there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm never actually that bothered about the weight of them. It's how they look. And she just looks beautiful.
Right.
And is getting, you ready for this? 9.5.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
going to concur.
the highest I've ever given it.
I'm going to give it 9.5 as well. I would still say the Valdor is a slightly more accomplished one.
You think?
Yeah. Because I think the Valdor was possibly more of a challenge to create, in a way.
See, you say that, but the way they've incorporated...
Yeah, I'll give you that.
They've just done such an amazing job with this one.
But the original design for this makes it easier to incorporate everything into it, I would argue.
Okay, yeah. I would agree with that the model has helped them no end. But this is just, it is by far
really nice
one of the best.
It's the best of the Federation ships.
Yes, it is. So
yeah,
my highest score yet, 9.5.
A very high recommendation on that one.
Yeah. For cherry picking or whatever.
Yeah,
that's a must have. It's a must have.
All I need now is an Enterprise the same scale.
Don't see them doing it.
No, because look at the size. I mean, this is the things people don't realise when they look at the Grissom. Look at the size of the bridge.
Yeah.
And then compare it with the size of compare it with the Enterprise. The originally refit Enterprise would be what? Literally that long in comparison, something like that. So yeah.
Did you notice though that? And it's funny because I'd never actually thought about it, and I went and looked at one of the episodes, going, "How have I never noticed that?" There's no perspex in the warp nacelles because they don't light up.
No, quite.
I never noticed that before. It never occurred to me that particular design...
Never saw it a warp.
No,
it's never been a warp on screen, so we wouldn't know to a degree.
Now, this one...
Yeah. All the metal
that they saved... Yeah, they put a lot of metal into that one, so they saved it in
very little.
But they put lots of plastic in this.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of clear plastic.
Yeah.
So I say clear, opaque. There's blue, there is red. I love the way they shaped the impulse engines.
Yeah, that's quite cool actually.
The fact that they've done proper warp engines for the nacelles, although I was genuinely confused and had to look up why there is a warp field. God, I can't remember the technical name. It's a warp field display window thing at the back.
Yeah.
I had to actually go and look it up because Andorian design is not something that I've ever really looked into.
Fair enough.
Again, because they didn't turn up until Enterprise.
Yeah.
They never really struck. The design of ships are not inspiring. And it's kind of funny because when I opened the box and saw it, I'd never quite realised from seeing them on screen how much like Stargate universe ships they are.
Like
They are
the,
very,
Prometheus.
they've got that look and that style to them. I like the fact that the gap is there in between, but again, I had to go back and watch the episode because I genuinely, I saw that they were going to release it and I thought, oh no, I don't actually. So I went back and rewatched it. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Now the amount of detail on this is phenomenal. Again, very good paint job. Again, they've really incorporated the join molds and lines in with the ship. But as you said with this model, the design of ship kind of helps with that. But traditionally, and this isn't a bad thing about Eaglemoss, it's just a bad thing about the way they design the ships. The CGI ships don't tend to do very well on construction of models because there was never a model constructed of it. So the normal things that you would think about building in to make it easier for the model builder don't exist in these. So the fact that they've managed to do so much with so little.
And there's so much, there is literally so much, just in the grooves, the amount of detail in there, and the very, very faint Aztecing.
Yes.
I'm going to call it Aztec, it's not really Aztecing, but it's the detail.
The paint job. The paint job is
really,
good.
really well done.
Yeah.
And it's, bizarrely, it actually makes you think of Aztec design, though it's not Aztecing, just to be really, really confusing.
Even though this is a ship that I don't particularly know much about, but obviously I've watched recently.
Yeah.
This is getting a 9.
Okay.
Because it's just very, very well done.
Yeah.
It is an incredible model. It is screen accurate.
I'm going to give it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Reason I'm not giving it a 9 is because I'm a little disappointed with the construction materials.
What, you mean the fact it's plastic?
Yeah, it's very, very plastic. Feels very, very plastic. To a degree, looks a little bit too plasticky.
I think that's more down to the colour.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put this argument to you. How are you going to know when it's in a display case?
True.
There is no difference between these when they're in the cases. You don't know how much.
But I'm a very tactile person, so the tactility of the model itself.
Okay. Well, no, that's...
I mean, this is the thing, is that I don't understand why the main body isn't metal and everything else would be plastic. Yeah, because all the metal...
I think they used all the metal.
Yeah, all the metal they had access to for the month went into the Grissom.
Now, please, whilst we are very good about feedback and we appreciate feedback, don't fill the comments box going. They don't actually do. We know that they don't build them that way.
I don't know. It could be a budget thing. Literally, could be that.
No, they don't.
Really?
Spend more on the construction of one than another. Think about it. How poor is your business model if you go, let's make this one ship really expensive and this other ship really cheap, because they'll sell more of the better ship. So no, I would imagine that the construction cost is pretty much the same across the board for
Mind you, we said that plastic is getting expensive.
Well,
mind you, it's going to get cheaper again now because
we don't know how tricky it was for them to bang this out. This could have been like every third one was scrap. So although you are right with oil prices the way they're going, plastic is going to be really cheap.
Yeah, and metal's just continually going up. So yes, absolutely. So we've gone with a 9. I've gone with a 9.5 and an 8. You've gone with a 9.5 and a 9. So I think that's really successful impressed. Little box of 2 models.
I was really chuffed with it. I mean, to tell you the truth, this one alone was more than that.
I mean, to be honest, when I first opened it, I just went, "That's huge."
It is.
That's not what I was expecting.
No.
So yes, big thumbs up.
Just
for that.
guys over at Eaglemoss,
really
you did a great job. People collecting them, for our friend who takes them apart and readjusts them, he's not going to have to do anything to this one.
No, quite.
So I think he gets a week off. He gets a week in the new year off. How good is that for him?
Yeah.
I don't know what he'd want to do on this one, to be brutally honest. He might find something. You know what, I might message him and ask. Find out whether he actually...
I'm just wondering whether LEDs need to be placed in that for those clear bits.
You know what? I think it'd be tricky with the construction to put LEDs in it. But he would probably find a way.
Oh, that section there screaming battery. Cover. But yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so generally quite impressed.
Yes, absolutely.
Not as impressed as I'm going to be at our live event though.
Yes, we will be at First Contact Day, which is a weekend. Just be really confusing.
First Contact weekend.
Yeah, First Contact weekend, which is in April. The details will be in the description below if you want to come along and see us. I think they've got tickets left, so...
Yeah, they've still got some left. Which surprises me, I thought they've sold out by now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're taking over a bit more of the...
yeah, they're taking more space on.
So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. What else? Oh yes, there's a little detail of the space dock, isn't there?
Space dock?
Space dock, yeah.
Where could I find information about a space dock, Sven?
There we go!
There we go.
Join that campaign, please do sign up for it so we can make absolutely sure that Eaglemoss are going to do us a space dock as part of this
range.
Which would be nice. I know a lot of people are assuming it's going to happen, but there's no point of it actually confirmed that is definitely happening. So yes, let's make sure.
Let's give them that nudge.
And there's also, if you have a look at the petition site for the space dock, you'll also find links for the USS Titan and the Enterprise F as well. So yeah.
Mind you, if we're going to nudge people towards things, subscribe to us here on YouTube.
Yes.
You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and of course there's the official Geekology website. There you go.
There we go.
Thank you for watching. Good night.
Bye.